Okay, so I just discovered this ebook manager called Calibre, and it's got some wild capabilities.
Really? Like what? I mean, there are tons of ebook managers out there.
Well, it can view, convert, edit, and catalog ebooks in all major formats. That's pretty powerful.
Wait, it can convert formats. Nice. But how does it handle things like DRM?
Good question. It doesn't bypass DRM, but it can help manage your library in a streamlined way.
That makes sense. Still, I wonder if that's a limitation for some users.
Right, and it can also fetch metadata from the internet for your books, which feels super helpful.
Oh wow, that could save so much time. But what if the metadata is inaccurate?
True, that's a risk. I guess you'd still need to fact check some details.
And what about its compatibility with various devices? Is it really cross-platform?
Yep, it runs on Linux, Windows, and macOS, which is pretty impressive.
So it can cater to a broad audience. But does it have any limitations on features?
It lacks some advanced features that certain specialized managers have. That's something to consider.
That's interesting. It might be a good fit for casual readers, but not for power users.
Exactly, plus it can download newspapers and convert them into ebooks.
Whoa, that's unexpected. But do you think most people would actually use that feature?
I think niche audiences would love it, but mainstream users might not find it useful.
Fair point, so it's not one size fits all. But how about the user interface?
It looks a bit dated, but it's functional. Some might find it overwhelming at first.
So there's a learning curve. That's something I'd have to consider.
Definitely, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty powerful.
And what about community support? Is there a strong user base?
For sure, it's built by volunteers, so there are plenty of resources and forums out there.
That's reassuring. But how do they manage bugs and feature requests?
They use a bug tracker on Launchpad for that, so it seems pretty organized.
That's good to know. But I wonder if they face any challenges with that system.
I imagine it can be hard to keep up with community demands, especially with volunteers.
Right, but it's cool that they have this model. It really fosters community.
Totally, it's kind of like open source software's best feature.
Speaking of which, how can people support Calibre?
They encourage donations and contributions, which seems like a fair ask for good software.
I like that. It's like we're giving back to something that benefits us.
Exactly, and they even provide a tarball of the source code for those interested in development.
That's handy. But how accessible is it for someone who's not tech savvy?
The setup might be tricky for novices, but the user manual is pretty comprehensive.
Good to hear. But do you think the average reader would even go that deep?
Probably not, most just want something that works without a hitch.
True, but it's great that there are options for those who want more.
Right? It feels like a perfect blend for both casual and dedicated readers.
So what's the final takeaway? Is Calibre a hit?
I'd say it's a solid choice, especially for those wanting a one-stop shop for ebooks.
But definitely not for everyone, right? There are still niche needs to consider.
Absolutely, it's a great option, but requires some user adaptability.
And maybe a willingness to learn a bit as you go along.
Yes, so many layers to explore, which makes it a compelling tool.
I'm curious, do you think it will continue evolving?
I hope so. With community backing, it seems likely they'll keep improving.
That would be fascinating to watch. I can't wait to see where it goes.